tried to get into it, but the other camera wasn't great at all. So I see that and I cancel it. So hello and welcome back here. Looking into the charts that's going to be happening for January 6th, we're going to have a little bit challenges of the sites that it's going to come in. We are going to have about 9 o'clock preview of what we are going to be facing at 2 o'clock p.m. In there, talking about the energies that whatever you have connecting with an Aquarius. Talking about this Aquarius energies because this is going to be put pressures within the moon that is at Scorpio, but it's the same time the pressure of the energies that are in Taurus. And you will find out that the things are going to be keeping going forward. The things in the material world is going to become getting there. Despite of things and situations and so on, and the life keeps going, keeps evolving. And you're going to find out there are certain things are not up to you within this case. But talking about specifically with that energies, and in the morning, the midheaven is going to be with the moon at Scorpio. It's going to be opposing Jupiter. You're like, why do the things doesn't grow? No, they're growing, but you don't realize you're growing. Because the growth that you want it now. You want it right at this moment. You want to be done with it. You want to be getting in there. But for everything, there is a divine time. At the same time, the push there with the masculine growth, those powerful energies that are coming, they are very beautiful because Mercury and Mars, they are basically trining Jupiter at the same time as the Sun is trining Uranus. Within this energy, the Moon is trining Saturn, overcome limitations, and the things are coming. Maybe slow, but they are coming. So this is going to be the energy at 7 o'clock. The energy at 8 o'clock is going to be passing that moon, and is going to be giving us the visions of what he needs to work on it. The ascendant is going to be with Pluto, things that you're going to change. You may find out the things of growth that is going to be related with work, related with personal growth, related with let me get a job, let me find some things, let me get my money in order, let me get my real estate in order, let me move to some place, let me, whatever the case is in your situations, because of these certain changes that is required for you to be. You may be going to get a glimpses, ideas, or push from the universe. It's like, you know what, enough is enough. You have to go. You have to act. You have to, I have a great things for you. You don't move, then the things is going to be not good for you. So some of you is going to be feeling this, but you have to facing the energies of the universe within you. It's like your intuition, your ego-based intuition is not going to like this because it doesn't fit within your personal pictures that you're picturing within yourself. And there could be a lot of internal fights. Be mindful about this. This is 8 o'clock energy. You're probably at work. You may be someone who's going to be have, this meeting in the war rooms and offices and so on. And you may be raising concerns. And someone is going to say, we're going to go there and so on and so on. And your intuition is like, nope, I don't see it. He doesn't go with the universe. I don't see it. And that energy at 9 o'clock is going to come in. Midheaven is going to be with Venus. It's going to be divine energy. It's a reminder about the spiritual love and the growth that it's going to be coming. You have to put the love on what you do. If it's a force thing, it is a push thing, that's how you learn to do it. Now there will be no learn like this. Pushing and making the things happen and so on in there, it's not great because you not have this purpose of love. It's just a product, it's just situations, it's just you. It is the same thing. You are tired of fake love. It doesn't have to just be in a relationship. You have to be a real thing. And that was it, the lesson of Venus that was passing through it. Now you're expecting the same energies in there. But this 9 o'clock energies, they're going to be more interesting because the ascendant that is in the middle of Aquarius is going to be squaring the moon and squaring Uranus. This is the energy that later on at 2 o'clock p.m. you are going to work on it. There's going to be some people that are going to be rebelling. There's going to be some people unhappy. There's going to be some people who don't want to grow. The people who does not like the new changes that you're introducing. It is going to be some people that are not sharing your visions. Guess what? You don't have to be in there. You have to be doing on your own by yourself. The power of Aquarius is first you before anybody else. So talking about 10 o'clock, the things is going to be coming down a little bit more. The rising energies, they're going to be with Saturn, they're learning things. Midheaven is, however, it's on Sag. That is going to be a time when you can expressing things inside, expressing the love that you feel, the expressing what is your visions of the company, whatever expressions of where we can go, what we can do, visions of proper situations in there. But with those visions in there, be mindful that those visions they have to be connected with the universe, that you include in your plans the universe energy. You don't including the universe, then you are like, oh, why did they don't work? And Neptune is going to tell you why they don't work because Neptune is like, haha, I mess it up with your mind just to see if you're going to do it. I'm working together with Uranus, and you're going to be working on that energy big time. So, talking about 11 o'clock, midheaven is going to be with Mars. That energy with Mars is going to be very interesting because Mars right now it's going to begin to trining that Jupiter, thriving that mode. It's like, okay, let me get these things done. Let me start it on this. Let me start it on that. Let me prepare the seeds. This is the time when it's a January, you're thinking like for getting it in March when we putting the seeds and I gotta be ready in April to go ahead and set up the farms and I need to go ahead for February. I need to set up this. I need to set up that. That's how you prepare. You prepare ahead. You know things are coming. I need to order seeds. I need to order some everything that I need to do. And that's how you are. You setting up the seeds right now. Okay. So at noon, this energy is going to be interesting because it's going to be connecting with the sun. The sun does not have any negative things. The authority looks at, okay, go. Okay, intuition, go. Okay, universe, go. But the universe and the intuitions are fighting each other, and you're like, I'm approving the intuition, I'm approving the universe. If the intuition is wrong, the universe is going to be right. If the universe doesn't want to support the intuition, I will know about it. And you? And during those energies, actually, you may find out yourself as you acting as a pro. I approve everything. Whatever it's going to fail, it's going to fail. I'm going to learning. Whatever it's going to happen, I'm going to gain. All right, 1 o'clock transformations time. Midheaven, it's 29 degrees, 41 minutes. Pluto, it's 29 degrees, 32 minutes. The gravity towards Jupiter is a square. If you're not growing properly, if you're not growing, Pluto says change, transform. And that energy is connecting with Neptune, but Neptune is connecting to Uranus. Uranus connecting with the Sun, and the Sun is connecting with your intuitions with the Moon. You're going to find out that those energies that come and they're working together within. Be mindful about these feelings that you are isolated, nobody loves you, and so on and so on. Venus has only one aspect, and that is with Saturn. Okay, that is with Saturn. It's like I feel isolated. I don't feel with love. No, it's actually you are isolated to find yourself within. And here we're talking about those energies at 2 o'clock that you're going to be dealing with, because midheaven is going to be at that positions where the ascendant was in a earlier at Aquarius. It's going to be squaring the moon. That's going to be a squaring Uranus, and this authority positions that it came in. If somebody doesn't like your approvals, then here is the rebellion. It's coming, but the rebellion coming from what? From Venus. This is like, oh, you don't love me, then goodbye. If you don't like me, then I'll do this. You don't care for me, I'm gonna fight. You don't care for me, I'm gonna rebel. This is the energies that it can lead to a rebellion that it's coming in, and all of a sudden people come out and they scream and so on and so on. Be mindful about these energies within. You can express it, you can do everything for it, but don't go against the universe. You're not gonna win. I said that many times before. All right, so talking about the 3 o'clock, facing your limitations into learning, that is a Saturn, that is a midheaven within. In a way, that is a beautiful energies with Mars, Mercury, and Jupiter. You're passing thresholds, you're passing limitations. You are going and push it through, but you work for the growth. You're putting those seeds. You're getting those emails done. You're getting that contacts done. You're getting this new beginning done. I have to get this and have to get that, but you're getting it done. Okay. So at 4 o'clock midheaven, it's with Pisces and Neptune. That is going to be a vision towards the moon, and Uranus at the same time. There's going to be this angel wings beginning there. I'm talking about between Uranus, Neptune, Moon, and the Sun. We're talking about visions there, cooperations between the feminine intuitions and the masculine authority. That it's going to come in, and that energy throughout this learning of what else it needs to be done with Uranus, with the sudden changes, the adjustments. You need to remember that relationships, it's also require flexibility and adjustments. You can't just be stubborn in the relationship. You have to be able to flow and cooperate in that. And this is what is going to be one of the biggest learning lessons that the universe is teaching you now. Okay. And since the moon is within Scorpio, that is going to be this energies of emotions in the shadow. You can improve your emotions. You can go deeply down in there, and you can be able to do the right things. Oh boy. All right, so talking about 5 o'clock energies, midheaven, it's going to be beginning entering areas that is going to be interesting energies with Venus. This is like, I need the new beginning, I need a new life, I need a new partner, I need the new things, new this. Yeah, but if you didn't change yourself, you didn't learn the lessons for yourself, the new partner is going to do what the old partner did, because you have not changed. You're always going to be looking at the one side directions in there. You are going forward like a centaurier, which is Sag, and that centaurier, what are you doing? Going forward, but he's shooting back. What happens in the front? What happened within the now? What happened with the lessons that you have to get in there? What happened with the expressions that you never did? What happened when you're saying what you have not failed? And I really recommend to some of the people to really dig inside within themselves, especially with the feminine energies, to see what they are afraid of it, facing your fears. All right, so talking about the 6 o'clock, that facing of fears, which is midheaven, is going to be with the North Node and Chiron. There is going to be divine energies with the moon. And at the same time, there's going to be some beautiful trine with Mercury, emotions, Mercury. I have to heal myself, and that healing is going to improve my destiny, the road that I go. Does I got to do anything with you? Have you have things that you have not said, you have not spoken, but you are mad about it, and nobody knows about these things? But you expecting the other people to know what's going on inside of you. Have you expressed yourself? No, you did not. And now you're mad because other people don't react on you the way you want them to react. Why is that for? Lessons? Probably there are. So, talking about later on at 7 p.m., midheaven is going to be with Jupiter and Mars. Great things, but that is square Pluto. You need to change. You need to grow, but that growth it has to come in by passing your limitations from within you. Saturn is also the keeper. Okay, he's the gatekeeper. If you don't know what the gatekeeper is, the gatekeeper is that person, and usually in the business, in that company, that they don't allow you to grow. He's like, you're not good for this job. You're not great for this. You're not great for that. You're not this. You're not that. You're not going to the management behind me. You have to come to me. I have to approve it. And Saturn has to approve you. But do you look at it inside of you when you overcome your fears to take the responsibility within yourself, to take those energies within yourself in there, and you to know to pass those fears? When you pass those fears, the Saturn energy within you is going to say, oh, now you can go to the manager. Now you can be in the management mode. Now you're not going to be over management. Now you're going to understand the whole process. You're going to be managing because you have no fears. So, talking about the next year, I'm sorry, not year, maybe there's got to be something I have to look at in the next year, but in the next hour, midheaven is going to be with Uranus, beautiful energy with their authority, and Neptune. Those beautiful wings that are going to come in because you are under the wings of empowering of the certain changes in your life. You understand them that those certain changes in your life they have to come one way or another. They have to come. You are the one. You're the one who see those changes. You're the one who look at those changes. You're the one who's doing it. But first, you have to learn that you have to make a certain changes, not just sitting there. Because if nothing's changed, nothing will evolve, nothing will grow. Okay, the farmer has to go ahead and put his seeds so the food to grow, so he can sell that food, so he can eat. But you have to go to do what you have to do to have the money to buy that food. So everyone has to do some work on that positions. We're talking about Taurus. Taurus is survival and it's food. I don't see any Taurus that he doesn't like food, especially cakes, sweet stuff. All right, so talking about the next hour, which is going to be at 9 o'clock at Gemini, that's going to be divine energies with Mars. Be learning to pass in those thresholds and like I have to build it, but I can't build it on my own. I have to be learning to be friend. I need to be learning to be friend. But you need to understand that the part of the professional to be is you to know when you to be friendly and when you're not to be friendly. But you also you to be friendly would put the people on their place. Means that you may have to find the courage to tell your friends what the truth is. That's going to make you more valuable to being behind a face mask. You're like, okay, right, you know, yeah, it is. That's what it takes: courage and strength. Talking about 10 o'clock, midheaven is going to be a Gemini, divine energies towards the moon and the sun. Now, the intuitions and authority coming to work together and be a friends. Beautiful energy, but be mindful about it because the same energy of midheaven, it is putting the oppositions with Venus and Mercury. Communications, visions, lack of visions. Ascendant is at Virgo. There is also squaring Venus and putting into those energies that are going to be at the same time and so on. You're going to find out that those energies of communications is a crucial need. And that crucial need, it is about evolving of the right you because Jupiter is pushing you. Oh, I'm going to put you in a situation that you have to work. I'm going to put you in a situation that you have to evolve. I'm going to put you in a place that you have to do what you have to do and according to your destiny. Oh, you're running away. Oh, I'm going to create some situations. Who creates the situations? Uranus. He is teaching you for a divine purpose. Here you go. You're coming, you're working, like it or not, it is what it is. And if you don't accept that it is what it is, you're gonna learn what it is what it is. That's how it goes, guys. All right, so 11 o'clock, that's gonna be the last hour for the report. Midheaven is gonna be going to Cancer, divine energies with Pluto. All these transformations, all those changes, you do all areas of life, work, family, business, environment, writings, and so on. Always about one benefit, the family. But what family on Earth? We are all one family here on Earth. And you're going to be learning that Pluto comes in and says, like, do your own part and let be example for the rest of the world. Whoever has to pick up from you, he will, because people learning by examples, people getting within. You might not gonna have the right visions and the right courage. Mars is maybe looking at the inside of these oppositions within, because he is in the first degree of Capricorn, and midheaven it's in the second degrees of Cancer. That direct opposition is like, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that. It's not the way I want it to build. It's not the way I wanted to say, and so on. Well, the pro is never complains. The pro takes the job and gets the job done. And that's what Mars has to learn at Capricorn. He is to be professional in dealing with everything that it comes in its life in a professional way. Ascendant is at almost 2 degrees of Libra. That's going to be a divine energies with Saturn. We're talking about crossing the boundaries of the relationship from within your own self. Be a friend first. Be under those energies first. And by you getting those energies that are going to be working with yourself, those energies are going to put that learning of the master, passing the threshold, getting the test passed to become the manager situations through Saturn, because you have to be good with people. But first thing before being good with people, you have to be good with you guys. And that's what I'm leaving you guys. And come back tomorrow for another astro gravitational report, guys. Be love.